Want to talk about your book, Beating Black and Blue, being a black cop in America under siege. I mean, what inspired you to write that book?
Yeah,
And
I'd say, when I was a police officer, maybe in my third year as a police officer, I had this vision in my mind that I wanted to write two books. And one of the books that I wanted to write was Beating Black and Blue. And I just had this concept of, because I had gotten beat up growing up in the inner city, growing up, where being a police officer wasn't something that was believed on in my community. So when I became a cop, I was kind of getting beat up for it. Like, hey man, you working for the white man, you're a traitor to your race. And so I was getting beat up in that direction. And then also when I was a cop, people just had some people, not all, had this negative perception of just police officers in general wearing a uniform.
and I
So
hate to say this, but it's almost like they're creating racism for political interest.
I 1,000%, you couldn't be more right. I don't believe that in America today we deal with a tremendous amount of racism. There's still people out here, obviously, that are racist, sexist. People have their own proclivities, but generally speaking, our country is not a racist nation. You go around the world and then you come back and tell me that America is racist. I have never experienced true racism. This is that a politician says, well, how do I get an advantage over this politician? If